Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, the Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab. All right, now if you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button right now so you don't miss any of the crafty uploads, DIYs, journal creations. I didn't just say junk journals. So we got the gratitude journal series going on. So if you're interested in joining us on that, there'll be a card up in the right hand corner so you can start with the playlist, starting from the beginning with the list of supplies, moving on to the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth step, and as it goes on, those videos will be added to that playlist as well, so you can join us in on that. Now, for those of you who are current subscribers, thanks for stopping back. I am only coming on real quick just to share with you this little super duper organizing trick that well, it's a little tip. It's a tip, it's not a trick. It's not a hack. It's just a little tip. Most of the time when I'm working on a larger journal, journals in general, which I typically end up either selling or gifting, mostly gifting, I store all of the papers that I'm using, the cover, scraps in something of this size. Now for this particular project, which I'm using a smaller journal, and I'm just storing it in a Ziploc bag, you know, recycle, reduce, reuse. So this is the journal. It's got coffee dyed pages. This is actually a mailer something that came in the mail, some junk mail that I scored and cut and covered with coffee dyed paper, as well as some fabric, just to stabilize where the holes are going to be. Okay. Now, the question that I have, and I'm actually making this for a friend, a creative friend who sews. She's in one of my Facebook groups. She's in my Facebook group, but she does a lot of quilting. And I know she's done a lot of dressmaking. You know, she's made clothes in the past. So I wanted just to create a cute little journal. Maybe she can keep her ideas or thoughts in, and I'll ship that off to her when it's complete. But the question that I have is, what type of closure should I use on this? So if you have an idea of what type of closure I should use on this, I was thinking I could use Velcro. I could adhere or stitch some trim to the side, you know, lace or fabric or something like that. I'm not sure. I could also use like the brad loop, you know, two brad with string or something like that. So I'm unsure about that, and I'm still in the early stages, so I don't have to actually decide. But what I wanted to, the tip that I wanted to share was, this is something that I think I picked up at Dollar Tree for $1. But look at the storage on this thing. I like the fact that it expands. Okay, so while it expands, the wider it gets, obviously you won't be able to use the closure that it has here, which goes like that or goes to the lower one. But, you know, you could always wrap a rubber band around it and keep it moving. But I like the fact that it's expandable. So what I have stored in here are the stamps that I want to use on this project, one in which I've already used. And I'll be using this. So these are the 2 stamp sets that I'll use throughout the entire journal. So that's in there. I have some papers and some die cuts and some fabric scraps that I've already, you know, used to assemble either the pages or pulled some stuff out of my scrap bin that I thought would look well in there. Those are the smaller pieces that I didn't want to get shuffled around. And then the larger pieces are just right here from the coffee dyed paper that I used and the coffee dyed cardstock that I used on the outside and the inside. And then this is the paper that I plan on using as the book plate, if you will. Something like that. So, oh, and by the way, that's what that looks like. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? And this is some fabric. It's, let me see if I have a larger piece to give you an idea of what, here we go. this is what I plan on using to cover up the seam, or the book edge. So I thought that was really cute. And I actually purchased this fabric in Florida at a quilter shop. I can't remember what part of Florida. I'm not really familiar with it. My husband's from there, so he probably would remember where it was at. But it was in a small town near Orlando. It was a busy little place. Got cut off for a minute there, guys. Anyway, so it's a busy little place in Florida. And so I picked up this along with a few other fabrics. It's a couple years ago, and I thought that this would be a great little piece of fabric to add on to the side of this journal. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it this way or that way, but that's what I'm going to do. Anyways, so I also have these pages that I'm going to add to the journal, and hopefully it'll all come together the way I envisioned it. Then I'll add some ephemera that I'll create from the scraps, and add it to the pocket here, maybe some note cards or something like that, and then one there. Maybe she can use it in her creative space. I swear to goodness, every time I turn this camera on, here comes another phone call. Anyways, moving right along. So anyways, I just wanted to pop on and share with you this little tip, and also to let you guys see what I'm working on currently at the moment, in addition to the gratitude journal series, because I want to be able to move from this journal that I'm currently using for my devotional on to the next one. I need to have something lined up. So I have another journal off to the side that once I'm done with this one, I'm going to start on, but I'm also working on the gratitude journal series, and hopefully we'll wrap that up by the end of this month, and we can start, writing in it and fully utilizing it if we aren't already. And then I've got some other things in the works, and so I hope you guys stay tuned. Come on back. And before I conclude this video, I want to just encourage you to stay up to date on ways to keep your home and yourself safe and healthy during this pandemic that we're facing, and to check on your elderly and disabled people in your community and in your family, to ensure that they have the things that they need. Because if it's difficult for us able-bodied folks to get the things that we need, I'm sure that they are having as difficult a time, if not harder, trying to make sure they have the proper resources and medications and essentials in their home. So I thank you for stopping back by. Again, if you have any recommendations on what I can use to close this up, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And until we're back here again on YouTube, guys, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafting. Bye for now.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.